when it comes to balancing on this ball, this is going to be tricky. It's not easy to do this. This is great to work on with steps if you're going up and down the stairs, if you have some trouble with your knees. This really helps with your knees and also your hips. I want you to go barefoot, or if you have shoes that are very flat soles, as close as you can get to not wearing shoes, they're nice and wide. Like my shoes right here, that's pretty much the equivalent to bare feet. Being barefoot is going to be able to help you engage all of your foot muscles and helping with your balance a lot. So you're going to go ahead and start off with your weakest leg first. Now, what do I mean by weak leg? The most wobbly. If you don't know which leg is the most wobbly, if you were to imagine to go kick a soccer ball, I'm right-footed, so I'm going to kick with my right leg. Now, what's the leg that's holding me up with my balance? My left leg. So that's my strongest leg, actually, because if I were to kick with my right, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to kicking this leg, but also my stabilizing, balancing leg is wobbly. So we're going to start with our right leg. Start off right at the center of your foot, right covering the center of the circle up top. So we want to get kind of familiar with this position here first so we can actually move. So it might take a second. I like holding this ball. It's like a yoga Pilates ball. It's extremely light and easy, kind of like squishy almost. This helps me with engaging my upper body, my core, and by engaging, it helps with my balance tremendously. If you want to advance with this, you can hold a weight up front, but I like to just hold this. Or you can do no weight or no ball. Up to you, depending on if you have this as well. So here, you're going to softly bend that standing knee. Then just start off by taking that foot off the ball, working the feet, really working those ankles too. And so we're going to go ahead and start off at the side. You're going to inhale when you come down, and I'm bringing my booty back. I'm hinging as I'm leaning forward. I'm touching, boom, just a little bit, and then exhale as I squeeze my core and glutes and press all the way up. Now, you can start off by slowly coming down, touching, kind of taking off the weight onto this leg, and then coming right back, and then exhaling as you come up. You can put this foot down if you need. And then when you advance is the flexing or the pointing of the foot. The pointing of the foot allows you to get closer to the floor quicker. Flexing gives you more of a distance. So depends on what you're feeling. Then you got the forward. Forward is much more challenging. So you really got to hinge back, weight into the heel, because our chest is going to be leaning forward with this leg coming forward. So we want that even zigzag. And the arms are going to be in front. I'm going to be squeezing that ball. And again, when we want to start off, we can start off by slowly coming down. And then exhale, pushing right back up. And you can have a wall next to you in case if you need some support, because this is a challenging exercise. Now, we have our foot down. Now we're going to point or flex, but just touch. I'm going to point. I'm leaning my chest and arms forward and my leg and my booty and my weight or my heels. Come right back. Then I'm going to go to the back. Leaning forward with my upper body. I'm hinging, putting weight into my heel, pointing down. Or, no, let's touch down. And come right back up. Then we'll point or flex. Ooh, it's challenging. So all of that, the 3 directions, would count as 1 round. And you can do 6 or 5. This might take a little while, so you don't have to go have a set all the way up to 10. You can also start off by having this on a flat surface, so really working on your form with this versus a wobbly surface. So start off with just a little step. It does not have to be tall at all, okay? And now I'm going to show you on the side so that you can really see what I'm talking about with my hinging zigzag motion movement. So from here, I'm squeezing the ball to engage my upper body and my core, starting off by going to my side. I'm hinging down, weight into my heels and toes as I'm leaning forward with my arms and my chest. I can step down and then come right back, or just touching. Remember, pointing allows me to get closer to the floor. Flexing gives me more of a range. And I exhale, engage that glute as I squeeze all the way up. I can touch down or come up into a high knee, or just keep my foot above the floor or the Bosu ball. And then forward, booty back, booty back. We're going to touch down, back up, momentum to come back up, or just the touch. Booty back, chest forward. Try not to round your back though. So really opening up the chest, and then hinging back as we lean forward, tap up, or that full control down. When you're going down though and back up, you want to control each movement. You don't want to go fast, because this is going to be pretty easy. Control our movement. We should be feeling the work in our glutes and our feet. If you cramp up, it's okay. Shake it out. A little calf stretch here. If you want to break it up and each direction is a little too much at first, you can just focus on like 3 to 5 in front, then side, then back. Now, I just want to add, if you were to flip the Bosu ball over, you can do it like this as well. You can do this direction. Of course, this is a little more in the way. You don't have to go all the way down. You can just go as far as you can, just focusing on the hinging and just hovering above the floor with this leg. However, it is a little more unstable, so please be near a pole or a wall. Now, to know the difference with this, with the flat surface versus it flipped the other way, we're working more on our ankle here and not as much into our feet. So our feet, we have a flat surface, but it's not stable. So our ankle is the thing that's really working. Then if we flip it again, it's more the intricate muscles within the foot that's moving, because it is a round and unstable surface. But you're not, the whole surface of the whole sphere is not shaking and moving. It's just right where your foot is. So play around with that difference. So go ahead and try it out.